Joining us right now, acting DHS Secretary, the former acting DHS Secretary, Chad Wolf. Mr. Secretary, I'll be honest, I'm disappointed that the broken, busted border that allowed 4 million to get in here illegally and 800,000 gotaways to come in did not really resonate substantially with the electorate.
Well, I do feel it's one of those top issues across the country. Look, I think voters are complicated and they're very smart, so they vote on a number of different issues. But you saw in Florida, Governor DeSantis, Governor Abbott, and certainly Kari Lake in Arizona made immigration and border security a central part of their campaigns, and we saw two of them win. Kari Lake in Arizona is still too close to call. So I think there are still some bright spots there. I think when you look at South Texas, we had a Republican seat member candidate there flip a seat in South Texas, and certainly in South Florida and Miami-Dade and the Hispanic community there who care very much about legal immigration and border security. I think you saw a number of wins and success across the board there.
So if the Republicans hold on to the House, and we'll have to wait till December, it looks like, to find out if they hold the Senate, if they get the Senate, what could you do if you only have the House?
Well, obviously, your options are a little bit limited. Two things. One is oversight. They can actually shine a light better by holding congressional hearings and holding the Biden administration principals accountable to the American people. Try to explain why they have done what they have done to the border, and they have caused the greatest crisis along that border in our nation's history. Two, they can pass legislation to fix the border. Now, where that will go in the Senate and if it actually will get signed, I think that's an open question. But they can send a signal that at least in the House, they are ready to secure the border if the federal government and the Biden administration will not.
Right. And you also have a senator, all these Democrats saying, yeah, I'm going to secure the border, like Senator Kelly suddenly puts on his bomber's jacket and talks how outraged he is about our broken border. Any hope that they mean what they say?
Well, I think the proof is in the pudding there, right? You had a number of candidates that backed away from the Biden administration's policies along this border. Now, we'll have to see if they actually follow through with that after the election, should they be reelected. But I think that is an open question. I think there's more opportunity to fix the crisis along that border. I think if you see in poll after poll after poll, the American people do not support the Biden administration's approach to securing that border. And so I think you got to see what the House is going to do under a Republican leadership and see what can be accomplished in the Senate.
You so optimistic something will get done?
I am. I am optimistic because I think it's such an important issue, and it's an issue that is really affecting Americans every single day, not only the human trafficking, but the fentanyl that's coming across that border. So I'm hopeful that obviously Republicans will have a solution, but I'm hopeful that Democrats will actually come to the table and want to solve this as well.
I would imagine, because it's going to be right in their face for 2024. Chad Wolf, appreciate it. Thank you.